Okay, we may be back temporarily. At least. What a way to start the day. Let's get some music on. Ah. Okay, let's get back to chill, everybody. Come on, let's get back to that chill vibe that we were shooting for. We were doing so well. We'd set such a scene. Chat. And then it all went to pot. But that's okay. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Just imagine that never happened. We never have technical difficulties on this channel. It doesn't happen. It just does not happen. Right, I need to create a new thing. Create. Photoshop. Beautiful. Oh. Oh. Okay, we might be alright, chat. After that shaky start, we might be okay. Okay. This is better. This is working the way it's supposed to work now, chat. Isn't that good news? Isn't that just literally the minimum requirement that you want? Incredible. Incredible. Oh, dear hats. With the resub. Appreciate it. Happy anniversary to you too. Did you get sounds for that? It didn't sound like you did. Oh well. It's life sometimes. Your alert box is up, so you should have sounds from it, but oh well. Bum, 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 bum. I want sound. I want a fanfare. It's never going to be a fanfare. I can give you maybe a test. Yeah, no, it does do the sound. It's just really quiet. It's really quiet. Because all it is like scribbling on paper. It's the sound of that. I should probably change it to something else, but I just thought that sounded arty enough, you know? Right, okay, we can actually start now, chat. We can actually do something, so let me get some reference up. I'm drawing today, I'm thinking a Medusa head. Don't ask me why. There's more to it, but for now, all we have to worry about is drawing a Medusa head. Bum, 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 ba-dum. So, drawing faces. How do we do that again, chat? I don't remember how to draw, chat. It's been a minute. Yeah, so I'm going to do it super rough and then scribble out the bits that I don't want, right? See that? Kind of find the shape rather than just trying to draw it in one line. Bum, 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 bum. It's going to be a bit of a sort of making it up as we go along day today, chat. I was going to do more Sesame Street Fighter, but I figured let's take a break from that. Let's do something different. Right? We can't always be doing Sesame Street Fighter every day of our lives all the time. Although actually I remembered there's one thing we have to do, so we are going to do a little bit of that. I've just said we're not going to do it, and we are going to do, but just for like 2 minutes. I need to do the white outline layer on this, and if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Because we forgot to do it last time. Makes the sense, right? It's this. Okay. So it's like Yeah, we need to do the white, like, highlight. How are you doing, dear hats, anyway? How's life? How was your stream yesterday? Sorry, I didn't catch much of it. I don't think I was in the chat that much. But I did try and have you on for some of it, for the view, you know. Presentation that's due in for tomorrow. Weeds. Yeah, it looked like a fun game. Is it like super puzzly? That was kind of the vibe I was getting. Okay, that'll do for now. File, let's save that. At some point I'm going to have to do the rest of the shading on the Hadouken, but I'm not going to do that today. I just wanted to get that hedge light out of the way before I forget about it. Story based kind of. Oh, okay. Lil puzzly. Wee puzzly. Actually, there's not going to be a neck. It's just going to be a head. It's probably going to be bigger than this. And more like this. It's going to be like smiling and there's going to be snakes everywhere, right? Was a horrid one yesterday. Why? Oh, a horrid puzzle, you mean? Was it just tough? Was it just too big for your... Too tough for your wrinkly... Your smooth brain, rather? What am I saying? I'm losing my mind. Right, and Medusa, you want like... They're meant to be like ugly, right? But everyone draws them super hot, so let's give them like really defined cheekbones. But this is like, yeah. Let's work on some planes, right? Planes of the old head here. Let's get them in. Right, this is like your forehead area here. This is like your cheeks. Pull into your chin in the middle. Right. This is where your eyes sit. This is the middle of your face, obviously. Where your nose is in. I like to get the nose in nice and early. Because it gives you a reference point to build the rest of the face off of. It's a bit of a fat boy on that one. We don't want that. We want a nice, dainty nose. A lot of backtracking. I think it's what made me want to play the game before. Oh, it made you not want to play the game before. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that can be annoying sometimes, right? Drawing those is fucking hard. They're not that hard. It depends what kind of style you're doing as well. Like a lot of Japanese stuff, like anime and manga stuff, they literally just go, there you go, there's your nose. So, not so difficult. And generally speaking, just think of it in like triangles, right? It's like this kind of shape. Like that. And it meets at like a point here. Which kind of comes out into a brow like this. Right. If I doodle with the nose. Yeah, noses are a weird one, to be fair. Once you learn how to like break them down a bit, they're not so difficult though. And they're really useful to place stuff. Because like your ears sit, like the bottom of your ear is where your nose is, and then the top of your ear is like where your eyebrows are. Like this. It's like this, right? That's the shape where the eyebrows would be. So the nose, like the ears, like sit here. Like that. And then your mouth sits like in the middle of this bit here. Like this is the line where the mouth is, right? I don't know what the expression is going to be like. But that's kind of where mouths go, right? And then from your nose as well, you can find your eyes right, because the nostril part here lines up with like the start of your eyeball here. And then the edge of the mouth is like where the pupils sit. And then the end of the eye is like an equal part away from that. It's like that, right? And you want to build the eyes like piece by piece, one by one, so that you're not left with one really good eye and then you've got to draw the other eye, because that's a nightmare. Like any artist will tell you, that is not a fun place to be sat. Okay, right, this part of the cheek needs to come in a bit, I think. To match up with this side. Well, it needs to be taller, actually. It needs to be like here. Because this part needs to line up here. Something like that, right? And you have like these like triangle shapes here where the cheeks are, if you're thinking of how to shade the planes of the face right. And these parts are dark like this. So the light's coming from this way, it'd be like this, right? Like that. But I don't know if that's what we're gonna do. How are we doing on sound and video and everything? Is everything running smoothly, chat? Now that we've had to start again. Can I control Z that? I can, incredible. Let's make this a little bit harder. Everything is running good, yeah, sweet. Nice. Nice. Let's get rid of some of these reference lines that are going to confuse me. Yeah, this part here, like, this whole edge needs to come in a bit, I think. Like that. Whoops. Oops. Sorry, I'm just clicking around randomly, chat. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, now I need to get, there's another picture that I want to incorporate this. So basically it's going to be like, it's Medusa, right? But it's going to be like, her eyes are like super dark, like the area around her eyes here are like cast in shadow. And then the shadow extends out into the snakes, basically. And then the snake's eyes like light up the shadow. Would you look at this? Is this not Dan Lynch actually turning up to one of my streams for once in his goddamn life? What a world. What an absolute world in which we live. Who knew? It's almost like you do them in the middle of the day and I'm a teacher. Well, not for long. I mean, you being a teacher part, I'm still going to be doing them in the middle of the day. Well, I don't know. I want to do more, but it's just hard to get the time off work, right? Okay, so she needs to be smiling more. But in kind of like an enchanting evil sort of, I'm gonna turn you to stone, bitch, kind of smile, you know? We all know that smile. It's half term. Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course. Why I'm working a double on Saturday, it all makes sense now. Yeah, so lips wise, it's kind of like a weird M shape, right? You have like the part where you're, say this is at the end of your nose. This is like this bit, whatever it's called, I don't know, the little trench bit, which meets into this, and then from there, the lips, the sides of the lips come off, and this kind of comes down like this. It's like that. And then the bottom one is kind of like a weird long W. That's what I'm thinking when I'm drawing this lip here, chat. But this one's a bit fat, which we don't want. The top one generally is quite thin. Like this. And the lips kind of pull the cheeks, or the cheeks kind of pull the lips up, so you get this little wrinkle here where the cheek is kind of pulled up, like this. It's not creepy at all, is it, chat? And then the other side of it goes like this, right? But we're not going to draw that in, because the more dry lines you draw, the older the face looks, generally speaking. Let's get rid of some of these reference lines now that we don't need anymore. Let's kind of point this chin a bit more, actually. I don't think you need both. I think one will do. And this one's kind of pulled up more, so let's do this one. Yeah, good. Why the Medusa? I'm sure if I'm a loyal follower, I'd know. I'm not. Yeah, no, this was just a random thing today. I just had an idea for a drawing, basically. It's based on a song by the Midnight called Neon Medusa, right? And it's basically just a neon, it's like a Medusa head, really dark black with neon colours as well, essentially. And also it's partly based on a drawing from this game that me and my friends were playing on Steam called Mysterium, right? Let me show you the drawing. Let me put it on the desk thing. The most Chris drawing ever, yeah, pretty much. It looks like this, right? And I just thought that's such a cool drawing. I want to do that, but I can't just draw that, right? So I'm doing a Medusa head, but with that kind of, like, the eyes are in shadow, and then the shadow, like, extends to the snakes. That's literally as much thought as I put into this, so we're kind of winging it. Kind of winging it, and I'm doing it square for Instagram. So the eyes are going to be, like, pure white, right? It's a fun, nice toy! It's pretty good, isn't it? Toy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's get this nose in. Doo-be-doo-boo-doo. Yeah, so if these are kind of the nostrils like this, chat. Oops. It's kind of pointing down, right? So this needs to come out more now, because that looks weird. Right, and then this is the middle bit. like that. But obviously you don't have to draw all of that shit because it looks silly. It's just knowing what to draw and what to not draw, right? There you go, that's a nose. And then later on, if you come in and shade, right, you can find some of these shapes again just to shade them in. Like this, to add shadow to the piece and a bit of depth. Right? And obviously that casts a shadow here. So, but right now, we're not going to worry about that just yet. And I don't know how much of that is going to be in shadow either, because I don't want it to draw too much away from the eyeball situation that we're going to have going on. In fact, I don't want this at all right now. Just that will do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Sort of see what we're working with here, what we're cooking up, chat. Is it coming together? How are we going to do with these eyebrows, and are you even going to see them if it's all going to be black? Not really, no. So that's okay. So we need to work out this shadow now. It's almost like a domino mask type shadow. Like so. And then like all of this is just gone. This is all black. I think I'm going to redraw this eye actually. I don't like it. I know I said you should build them both together, but sometimes that also doesn't work. And then all of this is black, right? This whole bit. Let's see how that looks. It looks terrible. We might have to draw something else today instead, chat. Moment of truth. Yeah, we can make this work. I think the eyes have to be bigger, though, to compensate. Can't I put this in the fucking middle of the eye? For fuck's sake, Photoshop. I hate the way it snaps like that sometimes. How are you doing anyway, Dan? I forgot to ask. I'm so not used to seeing you here. How's your half time doing? And how much longer have you got of this job now? What's up, your boy? Hey, Webman. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Big preach. I saw that you got to the requisite number of followers for Ophelia. Have you managed to tick the other boxes yet? If so, I can return the favour at some point. I was thinking the ears are going to be in shadow as well, right? Surely. Yeah, sort of. all done. Just need to fill out the payment stuff at some point. Yeah, man. It's weird how it like asks you for tax codes and stuff like that. It's proper adult. It's proper adults. Going to finish over half time. Putting data. Oh, a bit ad hoc. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's good. At least you're not like, you know, not making any money then. Oh, HF Mac 94 with the follow. Shout outs to you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Fridge Gang. Hope you're feeling chilled and refrigerated today. Yeah, so this is sort of the vibe we're going for here, chat, with the dark shadow, which is then going to extend out into like the snakes and everywhere else. Right. Like out here. And the sub. Oh. You're spoiling me. Appreciate it. Appreciate the tier 1. You may now wah accordingly. You can spread the wah far and wide across every reach of twitch.tv, and I encourage you to do so. And if you don't know what that means, check your new emotes. Oh god, alright chat, the time's come, we've got to draw 1,000,000 snakes. It sucks, but that's where we're at. Oh, my camera's just turned off. My camera don't want to do it either. And who can blame it, you know? Who can blame it for not wanting to draw 1,000,000 snakes? There we go. Let's get some reference up. Oh, this is cool. This Medusa sculpt's got like cobras in the hair. I don't know if you can actually see that. Oh, the fuck do you draw snakes as hair, chat? I like this idea that one of them's like kind of a fringe that we've got going on here. But maybe we extend it to more of the head. To be more like something like this. You know? It's a little bit comb-overy at the moment, but we'll fix that. Don't worry about that. You know what? Maybe we just draw hair first. And then try and turn that into snakes. Like post. All your Slytherin dreams, yeah. Medusa is definitely prime candidate for Slytherin, right? Dun, 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 dun. And some of the heads are going to be coming forwards like this, right? Da, 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 da. And then some of them it'll be like fading into the darkness, right, like this. Ignore the smiley faces for now, chat. They're just for my amusement and my amusement alone. So, and then this is all gonna be dark. I think the whole thing needs to kind of shift a bit, but I'll worry about that later. Oh yeah, we're drawing hair. Oh my god, this cable. Fuck off. It's like right where I don't want it to be. So annoying. I would so love you to fully render this out and they still have the smiley faces. Yeah, I'd love to do that too. I'd love to do that too, but unfortunately, it's not what we're going to be doing. Maybe we'll make a special Twitch only version for you guys that does have the smiley faces. I don't know how much of this we're going to get done today, by the way, chat. I literally just came up with this idea as I started streaming, so might be a bit of a tall order to get it fully inked and everything in one stream. So we might just get the pencils done today and worry about the rest another time. So I don't want to waste this glorious day sat inside the whole time. Because I don't know about you guys, but it is a fucking incredible day today. Not as good as Sunday though, which was incredibly hot, and I was stood in the sun all day working a like bartending for a hen party in someone's garden, and the back of my neck got so sunburned. I don't know if it still is, and you can still see. I don't know if you can see that, chat, or if you just saw the back of my chair. I couldn't see, but yeah, it's pretty peachy back there. It's like a tomato. Going out in a bit and it's absolutely slashing it down. Nice. That's a solid bite. It was worse the other day. It was worse on Monday, mate. Oh my god, it was so bad. It literally, like, we were there from 12 till 8, right? And at about 1 p.m, I was like, Jack, who's the guy that I was working with, I was like, Jack, I can feel my neck is already burnt. And there was another, like, 7 hours of service just stood in the direct sunlight, because it hadn't been sunny like all week, so I hadn't bothered to put sunscreen lotion or anything like that on, because I was thinking, you know, what was the point? And oh my god, did I ever burn. Fun day though, except that they did have a stripper there at that hen party, so that was a little bit awkward, but the rest of the time was great. The rest of the time was just making cocktails in the sun, so that's always fun, right? Yeah, so this is sort of the vibe we're going for, chat. Does it make sense? What I'm coming up with here? Make any semblance of sense? And these snakes are not going to necessarily be fully rendered like this. It's going to be mostly black with the scales in like a neon green or something, and then the face will maybe be hot pink. Obviously, because it's got to be hot pink on it. Right, that stretch? Okay, nice. The only thing about this burn as well is, right, I was burnt like on this side of my face a bit as well, but not really this side. And it's going to fade, right? So my face is going to be super pale and the back of my neck's just going to be brown. It's going to look ridiculous. I mean, it already does, but... Might be going to the park later today, though, so I might be able to even it out somewhat, you know. I feel like we need another snake here, like, somewhere. Like this. Right. And then something up here. It's too dark up here, I think. So maybe just bring some of this back. It's curly whirly stuff. How does that look, chat? Do we need more snakes? Do we need less snakes? What do you think? I think the eyes have to be more lowered, like more angry. Happy snakes, like the happy snakes. Like there's one gap. More snake bodies at the top to fill out the shape. Yeah, I was sort of thinking that as well, but I want it to like fade out a bit. These eyes look mental now. That's better. This one's too. I'm just taking off the changes that I made here, chat. Immediately. Something more like that. Maybe. Crack on this work. Yeah, you do that. Get her done. Yeah, that's better. What's it down? You're saying up here? You're saying because there's too much here and not enough here. Yes, queen. What if we did this? The complete opposite of what you're saying. No, that is worse. Fuck me. Alright, okay, here we go. More snakes. It's alright now, like, it's easy to draw snakes now. I'm just very aware that the further we get on, the harder this is going to be. Like that. And maybe another head here. Okay, right, let's get these heads actually drawn. Or actually sketched. Rather than just these stupid smiley faces. Snakeu Desu. I want the front one. I want this one to be like biting at you. You know? Like towards the camera, as it were. Snake biting. From like a higher perspective. That's so cute. This cute little snake biting this guy's finger. You can't really see it, but it's, I assure you it's cute. It's adorbs. I can't find the exact kind of angle I'm looking for. We might have to wing it here, chat. We might have to channel our artistic knowledge, whatever that is or means, in regards to myself. We might have to draw the best goddamn snakes of our lives. So if this is like the bottom here, it comes up here. It's like this. Like this, right? With the eyes like this. And the fangs like this. Well, they kind of curve inwards actually. More like this. So if there are any snake experts in the chat, I apologise if I'm getting this wrong. Actually, a snake's fangs curve at more of a 36-degree angle. I don't care. Like that, chat. Does that make sense? Ha! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. Now we just need snake ooze. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Maybe with this one we do it kind of profile. Or is that gonna look too weird, like coming from that sort of angle? No, that could work. So Dan, since you haven't been able to join the streams recently, have you seen any of the Sesame Street Fighter stuff we've been doing? What was the last thing you saw? If you want, I can give you an update on where we're at with it. But if you don't, that's okay. That's alright. We'll just carry on with the snakes. I don't know about this snake. I think the head is too turned. It's too sharp of a turn here. I know snakes are wiggly boys, but looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I don't know, actually. It's not the worst thing ever. I think the head shape's a bit off, though. I think the head shape's a bit too short and stubby. That's better. I think that's better anyway. I don't know. What do I know? Again, I'm not a snake expert. Clearly. Actually, I don't want this to have a tongue. Because this one down here is going to... It would look weird if the tongues are all on one side and not another. So let's get this shape in. It's like comes out and then points in. Okay. Something like this with an eyeball here. And another eyeball coming off the edge of here. Which I'm definitely going to forget when I come to Ignat, but that's okay. Like so. Like so. Ba-dum. What's the deal with the snake's forked tongue then? What's that about? Does anyone know? Anyone in the chat know why snakes have forked tongues? / can anyone in the chat Google it for me? I'm sure I could Google it myself, but I'm lazy. What evolutionary benefit is that about, you know? I'm going to do another one with its mouth open, but probably not this one, because then these two are too close, so I'll do this one with the mouth open. And we'll do this one with its mouth closed. Also, what's the deal with, you know, the snakes that have two heads? What's going on there? Like, are they both competing to control the body? Or is it both like the same brain, just functioning twice? She's got two processors? Who knows? Something like that, maybe? Yeah, that'll do you. Do you nicely. I really don't know about this head over here. We might have to change that one, chat. I really don't know. Drawing snakes is hard. Who knew? Who knew that drawing something that is essentially just a long tube would be so complicated? Ugh. I've definitely got to change this one. This one over here. But let's do this one first. Did we say we were going to have another open mouth over here? I think we did, didn't we? God damn it. But I'm thinking more like, let's see if I can free ball this one. Now that I've drawn like 5 snakes. Actually, how many have I drawn? 4. Let's see if I know enough about how to draw snakes now. Not really. That's not the worst. That's pretty bad. Kind of this bit, and it kind of goes like this, right? Not good. Verdict, not good. Imagine if you finished it and then turned to stone. Shit, what if you guys all turned to stone as well? Uh-oh. Sorry, chat. This might be the last stream you ever watch. This might be it for you. What a way to go. I don't think that's going to happen though, chat. I've been looking at a lot of pictures of Medusa and none of them has turned me to stone, so... Wrecking your fan base with solid representations of Medusa. Maybe it turns you to stone because it's so bad. You know? Like, turns you to stone out of embarrassment for what I've made. Maybe the fact that it's Medusa has nothing to do with it. None of you turned to stone so far. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe I'm just one picture of Medusa away from turning to stone. That's not the pencil. Would you believe it? I'm kind of moving the goalposts on this one a bit, but it's fine. We'll just fix it afterwards. You'll see what I mean in a minute, chat. See, now this neck part doesn't connect to the right part, but that's okay. We can just fix it in post. Beautiful. Right, verdict chat. Do we change this snake? Yay or nay? Does it look too weird going like twisting the end of its neck weirdly? Or is it okay? And we should move on. It's always a derp snake. That's true. They were all derp snakes earlier. You should have seen. You'll have to go back and watch. Oh, that's quite a cool face, actually. I might do it. I might just take the decision out of your hands here, chat. because I found a cool snake. Cool snake. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what that was. The inspiration just took me there, chat. I was just channeled by the spirit of jazz. I don't know. It's another mouth open snake, I know, but it's okay. I think it's they're spread apart enough that it'll work seamlessly. It's actually quite a complicated snake to draw, this one. Well, that's okay, we like a challenge. His neck's still kind of weird and derpy, but that's okay. Oh, it does look a little weird, actually. Nah, I finished it. Maybe it just needs to be smaller. It needs like this little bit down here as well. Oh, whoops, I've changed pens. That's annoying. That's what that button does. Yeah, smaller. And more over here as well. Like that. Yo, yo, yo. We're getting somewhere, chat. Oops. I love it when a plan comes together. I don't know about this bit here. This connects too much to this. It looks like the same snake, which I don't want it to. And also it's like too long. It's like all here. That's a weird one. Where does it connect to her head, right? What to do about that? Well, first up, this I think will help. I guess doing something like this might help. Still doesn't really help. That sort of does though. that's better. Now though, this looks like this is one snake. Annoyingly. Just a whole mess of a knot of snakes everywhere. That's okay, that's sort of what we're after. Right.
I'm trying to think about how we turn this into what is in my brain.
Okay, the next stage is refine the line work, I think. I think that is the next stage. So let's do that. Oh, I don't want channels on layers. Nice. So let's pick a different colour, like a reddy pinky colour, obviously. You could call it hot pink if you'd like. And let's make it a smaller brush. Perhaps not that small. More like that'll do. And then let's turn the opacity of this down. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Now we have a decision to make on how this lighting is going to work. I guess top down, right? Yeah, top down. Basically, chat, we're just redefining all our shapes now and making sure that we have as little to think about when it comes to inking as possible. I want to be able to completely veg out when I ink. I don't want to have to be thinking about where to put shadows and stuff like that. Whoops. Dun dun. Here, like the teeth are touching the lip, so here the line doesn't have to. You don't have to draw the full line. You can drop it a bit, and the brain sort of fills in the rest of what's going on there. Dum 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 bum. That chat didn't forget that eye that I thought I'd forget. We can all sleep easy now. Disaster avoided. Yeah, they kind of have this mouth that goes like up at the front. Snakes. It goes like this. Like that's the shape of their mouth. Weirdly. Guess maybe to give them room to stick their tongue out or whatever. Which I suppose is vital to their survival somehow. Oh, Dr. Troy, you might know actually. Do you know why snakes have forked tongues? What that's about? I have no idea. I assume there must be some kind of evolutionary benefit, but... I don't know what that evolutionary benefit is myself, so... Maybe it's just to look badass, you know? Because it does. See how we're just refining these shapes? Chat, just taking these thick, kind of rough lines of where the shape might be. And deciding where it is. Too much going on here, isn't there? It needs to be more like this as well. Like angry snakes. Not happy snakes, not that angry. This just looks weird. It also needs to be smaller, that. Oh, why the fuck does it keep doing that? It's so annoying. Tick. Beautiful. I guess you don't know. That's okay. And then, like, all of these snakes are going to fade out into black, right? At some point, we're going to work out how to do that properly. But essentially, I think it's just going to be colour this whole bit in black and then just draw in, like, the light on the scales and stuff. I think is going to be the best way to do it. But that's a problem for future Chris. bum, 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 bum. Whoever came up with the concept of Medusa was doing it right? Good job. I mean, snakes for hair is just so cool. That being said, Gorgons are meant to be super, like, ugly, right? So, the modern Medusa is not the same as the OG. They're meant to be a lot more snaky themselves. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I think this is working, chat. So far. I think what we're making isn't horrendous. Which is always the mission, right? That's always the plan. Oh no, is it getting cloudy outside? Is it going to rain? That would be a big old wow moment right there if it rained. On one of my precious days off. Saying it so. This one that isn't right. Oh my god. There we go. Better. Oh. Why are you turning yourself off camera? Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Not now. Okay. Next snake, I guess, is the mission. kind of straight down and then it's curved like that. That's the kind of shape I'm going for, I think. Wow. Bum, bum, bum. That eye seems better placed than this one. Oh yeah. Oh, for screen mode standard. Well, I don't know why. Is it because is it a pinch that does that? I don't know what command makes it switch to full screen mode, but I keep doing it by accident and it's so annoying. If anyone knows what that's about, chat, please help. God, this snake just looks so happy to be alive, doesn't he? So happy to be a part of his queen's head. Are the snakes like sentient themselves, or does she control them? Is it like a hive mind situation? What's going on there? What's the deal? Are they okay with being on her head, or is it like constant agony? Is it punishment for them? I don't know. These are the things they don't address in the stories, you know? I don't think Perseus asked when he killed Medusa. No, this one didn't have fangs, so we'll leave it like that. Okay, that's the snake heads in. Now we just gotta work out how we're gonna do these bodies. Bodied! I'm gonna put smoothing on for this. Oh yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I actually think that line is too low. Again, when we ink them, I'm not necessarily going to be drawing these lines like this. It's going to be more sort of drawing in the scales and stuff just to show where the forms are like that with light. Which will make sense when we come to that, but I don't think we're going to do that today. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Does that make sense? What we're looking at there? Does that look like a Medusa head at all? I think so. I think it looks all right. All right. Let's make another layer real quick. Turn the opacity down and turn the size just way up. Fucking clod. I did not mean to change pencils there. Actually, I don't want to turn the opacity down of this. I want to turn the opacity of the layer down. Because otherwise it's going to overlap a lot, which we don't want. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't think we do though. Okay. Like we barely want any light, we want a lot of shadow for what I'm going for here. Like the snakes are basically black with a light that shines on them that reveals a bit of green or whatever, but mostly black. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Like this. There you go, so I'll give you more of an idea of sort of what we're going to be making here. Hopefully it does. So only in the white bits of the snakes we're going to draw some scales and stuff, and the rest of it is going to be all black. Black as night. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, cool. Right. I think we might leave it there, chat. For today. I think that's enough progress for one day. Let's save this. Medusa. Save. Save. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I like that. That's similar to what I had in my brain. Obviously, it'll look way better when we ink it all and add some colour and stuff. But as an initial drawing sketch, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, so I guess that'll do it for this week, chat. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll do a draw off, because we were going to do that today with Adam, but he cancelled on us again, chat. Can you believe that? What a scrub. He's afraid of the competition now. I think that's what it is. So hopefully he's available next week. If not, we'll finish this off. Or maybe do some more Sesame Street Fire. We will see. In the meantime, I hope you have great weeks, chat. Stay chill, stay refrigerated, and yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks to HF Mac, to Weblin, to Dear Hats, who all subbed and / or resubbed today. So thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. Yeah, and it means that you can spread the wire far and wide. So I encourage you to do that. And I'll see you next time. Stay chill, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye.